As we all know, the waste problem in Hong Kong is very serious. After the government estimate there are 3 landfills will be full at 2020. Now let's see how many waste we are produced and what kind of waste we will generate. The method of Hong Kong disposal soil multiple waste is divide all the soil waste to the landfill. In this project, we will focus on what soil waste are generated in Hong Kong and City University, and what we can do to reduce waste generation. According to the Environmental Protection Department, at the end of 2016, around 15,600 tons of waste we will generate per day, with 4% of special waste, 26% of commercial and industrial waste, especially in domestic waste and construction waste, occupying 41% and 29% of the total. According to the EPD statistic, each people are generating 1.4 kg per day of waste to the landfill. For the quantity of soil waste in Hong Kong is rising up recently. Therefore, the waste problem in Hong Kong is more and more serious. Waste is generated from our daily life, especially from retail. According to the Environmental Protection Department, there are around 3,600 tons food waste produced in Hong Kong every day, each representing 23% of the total multiple soil waste generated in Hong Kong. In City University, food waste also be a problem. We can see that there are many food waste generated in City University.
In the research, we went to different rubbish stations in CTU. First, we go to AC2 rubbish station at LG2. We find that this rubbish center putting some food waste from City Express, City Top and City Chinese restaurants. And we have observed that there are 14 rubbish cars and the volume of the whole rubbish station is 180 meter cube. Then we went to AC1 rubbish station at the ground floor. We find that there are 1 large recycle car for putting the paper waste, 2 glass bottle recycling car putting some used chemical bottles or some drinks. There are 40 rubbish cars in AC1 rubbish station. Then we go to AC1 canteen and AC154 to observe the rubbish bin. We find that the volume of AC1 canteen's rubbish bin is 0.18 meter cube. Then we went to AC154 and find the plastic bottle recycling bin, aluminum recycling bin, and waste paper recycling bin. Each of their volume is 0.17 meter cube. Then we interviewed City University students at school. What types of waste will you generate every day?
Food waste?
Oh, will you make a lot of food waste?
Yes, like after you drinking cans of drink, then it will be the food waste.
Will you make a lot of paper waste and why?
Yes, because we are still studying how they can produce and then we will reuse everything.
And what problems will be brought by waste generation?
The landfill will be
The paper is complicated, good to reduce out and enhance the global warming.
And do you think there are any effective ways to reduce solid waste?
I think government can set up a rule that citizens need to pay for the plastic bag.
I think it's people awareness on using paper full size and cost usage.
What strategies does government make in order to alleviate the waste problem?
I think the government can develop the recycle and recycle the paper or the second up service.
In the campus, we can find a variety of types of waste, including trash, recyclable materials, which are metals, paper, plastic, food packaging and food waste. We have conducted the experiments in 2 different days. One is on weekdays and the other is at weekend. From the result, the amount of waste that can be found in weekdays is higher than that at the weekend. The reason probably is that there are more students present in the campus in weekdays than at the weekend for studying. They generate most of the waste. These 2 tables shows the volume of each waste reception facilities and the amount of waste they contain respectively. From the interviews, the participants gave out some methods that can tackle the waste problem. Firstly, they recycle the used paper, metals, plastic more frequently in daily life. They try not to throw the recyclable materials into the rubbish bin. Another method is to reduce the amount of waste that they produce. For example, the students try to print out their handouts in the format of multiple slides in each page. This can reduce the paper that they used. For problems of food waste, the interviewees said that they will order the appropriate amount of food and consume all of them to avoid the producing of the waste. Is the waste problem really out of sight, out of mind? All the societal sectors should consider this serious problem and find ways to solve it.
Government have the responsibility to tackle the problem because government can decide the better way and a bigger scale method to tackle the waste problem effectively. Government can provide economic support to the environmental protection industry. As we mentioned before, 70% of waste are domestic and construction waste. Construction waste actually can be recycled. However, recycling industry in Hong Kong can't earn much money, and less companies are willing to do the recycle job. Government can provide economic support to recycling company and attract more people to develop recycling industry. Besides, government can do more promotion to raise the public awareness. For example, advertisement like this can remind us not to buy more food than we can eat, and we can reduce the waste of food. For us, we can also do something to alleviate the problem. We can reduce waste at source. For example, when he wants to buy a drink, a plastic bottle will be waste. However, he can use a self-prepared bottle instead. He could save the money and also reduce the waste of plastic bottle. We can also make good use of recycling bins. In Hong Kong, there are 3 main types of recycling bins: blue for waste paper, yellow for aluminium tins, and brown for plastic. These 3 ways can easily be recycled. Recycling can reduce the amount of waste directly and reduce the energy used for the waste treatment. Also, the air pollution and water pollution from landfill can also reduce. Waste problem is not out of sight, out of mind. It's time for us to focus on this problem.